Now you see the map. And I want to draw your attention to this map. This is actually a range card. This is what you would use. If I were on the counter assault team, I would have had a range card, generally a 2-scale GIS photo or other satellite imagery that I would use, and I would make hand-drawn notes on it. In this case, we just use computer notes. But you see the distances. And if you look where the Trump stage is, and you look where the shooter location was, and you look at the counter assault team, if you see the 2 red lines going away from there, that would be the typical field of view for one team. You limit your field of view to one area so you own and dominate that area. That area was not owned, that area was not dominated because an individual climbed a roof with a ladder and a rifle, took several shots at the future president of the United States of America, and the counter assault team did not deliver a round until midway through evac. That is a 100% failure. You saw the distances on there, 130 yards. That is a no-miss shot. No miss. You can talk about the shooting world all you want, but a trained sniper, if it's even a full value wind, that you're not missing. You might be off by 3 inches, but somebody's head is coming off. Now, it looked like from other photos that I see, you took a mouse shot, which is an appropriate shot, but what was the delay for? Was the delay for litigious reasons? He didn't want to shoot? Were we waiting on a command? That makes me think that the rules of engagement are different now than they were during Obama and Bush. The rules of engagement then, if I saw a threat on a rooftop in my sector of fire, then I would have called a word and notified command. But as soon as I saw that individual pointing a weapon, he would be dead. And all my teammates are the same. Now, the range card that I just showed you is part of a bigger map called a sector sketch. And every shooter will have a range card, and that whole location is covered. This is a failure from the top to bottom of the entire Secret Service. I see now that they're trying to blame the patrolmen that were on the ground. There may be some fault there. There may be some issues, but the Secret Service owns that venue. They own that event. They own that mission. It is their responsibility to secure the principal. In this case, the principal was Donald Trump. They failed that mission. The director must step down. She horrible DEI hire and hired more horrible DEI assets. Now, I looked online. Jill Biden also had an event in Pennsylvania. Nobody's asking this question, but were there resources moved to the Jill Biden event that should have been at the Trump event? Now, I'm not saying we don't protect the First Lady, but 2 events, 1 state, limited officers, limited resources. You know they're pulling in SWAT teams from multiple departments. They're pulling in local law enforcement. They're pulling in all the help they can. But were the rules of engagement changed? Were assets diverted to one team or another? Was that Trump's normal team? These are all questions that the director should answer before she steps down in shame.
Mike Lindell here, and like you, I see our country being destroyed daily. We face massive economic issues, and I can tell you from firsthand experience, there are people in power who threaten the values that have made our country great. Well, I've been a believer in gold and silver for a long time, and I've searched for years for a partner that shares my values. Well, Genesis Gold Group showed me how easy it is to protect your IRA, 401k, or your retirement with gold and silver. Their faith-driven approach to service and stewardship is one that stands out from the rest.
To get your free definitive gold guide and get started learning more about investing in gold and protecting your retirement from uncertain times, visit treasureandtrust.com now. Fill out the basic contact form and a member of the team will be in touch. Again, that's treasureandtrust.com or call 855-625-7760.